with another live, and today's gonna be juicy, like you're seeing from the title. The lies for Superman have officially begun. You might be asking yourself, what are you talking about? What are these lies that you talking about? Look, I'm just gonna get right to the point, but before we do that, hit that subscribe, share the video, all that good stuff. I truly appreciate everybody that be posting and be, checking out the videos. All right, so look, like I've been calling it and saying it for a while, as we continue to get close to Superman, guess what's coming along with that besides the shitty marketing that they have? Oh, that's right, the more fabricated lies and all the bullshit that they're attaching to it. Because like I told y'all, this is exactly what James Gunn is gonna do, what WB is gonna do, and all these fake page shills. They're all right now. They're it's beautiful to see all these lies. What's going on? Appreciate you for watching. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Wallets closed. No more playing around and no more screwing around. Look, the lies, all right? This is the new rumor that's going around, all right? This is coming out today, all right? Apparently, like I've been telling y'all, they're saying that they're predicting that Superman is going to make between 155 million to 175 million. I told y'all this is exactly the shitty same scheme that WB likes to pull, because they're going to come out and say, oh, let's put a low number because we know it's going to surpass it, and then it's going to be a success. They're going to be praising these fake numbers, and that's why they're doing that. This is why I'm telling y'all what's going on. Appreciate y'all for watching. I see y'all in the comments. Today's video is going to be real quick, so we're just going to talk about this. But look, I'm telling y'all, they're saying it already. These are the rumors that are coming out. This has just come out today, all right? And they're saying that it's between 155 million to 175 million. They're trying to aim that low ball, so when it does surpass 175 million, that they're, oh wow, how did that happen, right? Oh, that all of a sudden came out of nowhere. Oh wow, I told you it was gonna be successful. The shilling has begun, honestly. And this is exactly what WB likes to do. They always like to come out and fabricate these fake numbers. They like to put low expectations, so when it surpasses it, everybody can praise it and everybody can be like, wow, yeah, I told you it was gonna win, told you it was gonna succeed. Ha! Let me give you another ha, you clowns. You know why? Because like I posted, all right? This is why it's very important for us to, one, we are the fans, the customer, and the consumer, to keep our wallets closed. Two, the stock markets have a big important part right now, all right? To everybody that's saying and living in denial and the delusion is seriously real with, oh, the stock market doesn't matter, it's not important. Look here, you bozos. It's very important. When the stock market is down the drain and they're in the red, what is red always symbolized with? Negative, that it's not working, it's not making no type of profit. And what comes after that? Cancellations, because they can't move forward, because they can't afford it, they don't have the money, blah blah blah. All right, now when you think about it, your daughter thought the new Superman was commercial for a theme park. Wow, wow. All right, and no, it's not going to succeed. It's not going to win because you fake shills. I don't even know how you're in here because I have you blocked, Jonathan. Anyways, check this out. When it comes down to it, we already know this movie is going to tank, all right? The stocks tell you everything. How come the stocks of WB are right now $8.99? They dropped, all right? But Netflix is surpassing the numbers. And stay salty, clowns, because Rebel Moon 1 and 2 and 3 is on the way. So you have these fake shills that came out yesterday also talking about, oh, there's no Rebel Moon 3. Yeah, you wish there wasn't. Zack Snyder is busy right now filming and about to do two big projects. One with that LAPD show, or it's a movie, I don't know what it is, but he's busy with one, and he's also going to be busy with that UFC movie. Of course, he's not going to be doing Rebel Moon at the moment, but guess what, salty clowns? That's what's coming next, because that's what he's going to be focused on. He said it. There's an article recently that came out, either, I think it was sometime in March or April, something like that. But it just came out recently. And then, of course, you have these clowns that are just trying to pour salt and say, oh, it's not going to happen. Right. The same way that y'all were just saying too, not long ago, that the Snyder Cut would never happen, right? And what do we have now, bozos? That's right, we have the Snyder Cut. So deal and cope with it. And just like that, remember when those clowns were also saying back in 2023, oh, the Snyderverse movies will never go to Netflix and we'll never see it. And what did we get during that holiday season? That's right, we got some of the movies from Zack Snyder. And I get it, Batman vs. Superman is not the ultimate cut, but it's still a Zack Snyder property that was played at Netflix. So deal with it. We won again. We proved y'all wrong. Time after time, these clowns don't like to be exposed, but that's what I'm here for, to expose these dirty deeds, if you want to say, of WB and all these bozos that are shilling, trying to simp for James Gunn. I, on the other hand, am not a simp. I call it how it is, and you all know me since day one, all right? I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you. I'm telling you, bringing you the facts. And then the facts are that Netflix stocks are sky high. Meanwhile, WB's coming up with all these lies, trying to get the audience. And like I told y'all, they're going to try to throw in some Zack Snyder bait in there. Do not fall for it, all right? This is what James Gunn does. There's a new rumor, like I just spoke about it a few days ago, is starting to resurface again. They're saying that they're going to bring Wonder Woman into his new DCU. And apparently on Monday, we're going to find out something. Who knows what's going to come from that. Don't be fooled if you start hearing rumors. Like I told you, from here to July, there's going to be so many lies that are fabricated from WB themselves. And of course, James Gunn is going to come out and always back it up with a lie, because that's what he is. He's nothing but a liar. And we, the true customer, fan, and consumer, we will keep our wallets closed. They already know what's up, and they know that they have a disaster on their hands. Superman is going to tank at the box office. And let's just say, for shits and giggles, so what? So what? You make $1 billion. That doesn't mean anything. Barbie made $1 billion. How come WB stocks are still down to the ground? Meanwhile, Netflix, they're crushing the competition. They're crushing Disney. They're crushing Paramount. They're crushing WB. That's where you want to be. Honestly, on the winning team. I don't want to be on the losing team that's with WB right now. They're not making no money. They're not making no profit. How are they going to move forward with no money while they're in the red? It wouldn't make sense. That's completely a disaster. That's just not even going to happen, honestly. With this whole Superman, everything is depending on it. And so what? They make $1 billion. If they do. If. That ain't going to save y'all. You guys are so much debt. Your debt outperforms your profit. So what do you do then? Oh, that's right. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board, right? Because it's not working for you. It hasn't been working, and it's still not working. So what do you have to do? You have to pick up where you left off. And that's what WB needs to really do. They're going to have to go back, because come July 11, our wallets will remain closed. Period. Physical and digital. Oh, I use Apple Pay. All right, that's a digital wallet. Keep it closed. Oh, I use physical wallet. Keep that thing closed too. That's exactly how this is working. I'm telling y'all, this is that war that I've been telling y'all for a while. It's only intensifying, and it all ends in July. Come July, we all need to go out and watch and rewatch Jurassic World Rebirth. That is going to shadow Superman. And notice how all these shills are right now simping for this whole trailer. Oh, it has this X amount of views. Oh, it's only winning and it's succeeding, this and that. So what? That doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. What? Because your little trailer has over 1 million views? Yay! Nobody cares. See you at the box office. That's where it's all gonna come at. Honestly. But you know what's gonna happen? Nobody's gonna watch it. And that's the problem. That's the problem. Honestly. You know, the studio knows that they're in deep crap and they have to fix it. But it's too late. It's too late. This is what they were talking about. Oh, the trailer for Superman. That's all you can do? Seriously? That's all you have, James Gunn? Now I'm even more convinced not to watch that movie. Honestly. And it's insane. It's insane. Exactly. It's free to watch trailers. That's why they're probably there sitting all day and simping, just hitting the replay so it can count as a watch, and that they got another click and stuff like that. But come July, come July 11, oh man, we know what's up. We already know what's heading down their way, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. We already know what's coming, and I can't wait, honestly, you know? And like I said, so what if, big if, it makes money at the box office? That don't mean crap. That doesn't mean anything. All the merchandise that's coming out for Superman right now, all those toys and merchandise, that's all going to go straight to Ross, and it's going to go straight to clearance. Watch before the movie even comes out. We already seen merchandise. I'm already posting and sharing it. So I don't know how some people have a hard time accepting the facts. Those are the facts. And then you have people saying, oh, that's AI. Oh, right. It's AI now because it's all of a sudden exposing y'all, right? That's the problem with society and people nowadays. They don't like to be exposed. They don't like when you put them on blast and you call it how it is. They don't. People just can't accept reality. And I love it. That's what I'm here to give you reality, to show you the facts, to show you the numbers. I have people in the comments sometimes asking, and they actually have the audacity to ask me and say, where do you get your source? Well, if you read it and you looked at it and clicked on the links that I'm providing, literally with all the source there, you would answer your own question. But some people have a hard time and they don't like to read. They don't like to go out of their way. The link is literally there. Look at it. All you have to do is go on Google and research. That's it. Some people don't want to do that. They really don't. It's honestly insane to see how some people, the level of delusion that they love to live in. I just don't get it. But the fact is that WB, along with James Gunn, are creating these fake numbers and low expectations. So everybody can be like, oh, it's only going to make a certain amount of money. And then at the box office, yay, we surpassed those numbers and this and that. Yeah, because they learned from the flush. That's why. Remember when the flush came out, they were expecting, I think it was like 300 million from like the same, like what their budget was. And look at how the level of delusion from the James Gunn fans are. They were like, oh, it's going to make 1 billion. They swept that under the rug. Oh, it's going to make about like 700 million. They swept that out the rug quick. Then they moved it to 300 million. They swept that out the rug. And now they're saying, oh, it's going to make between 155 million and 175 million. So when it does come out, and if it does perform more than that, then they're going to be like, told you it was a win. And they're going to try to rub it in our face and say, oh, you see, we won, blah, blah, blah. No, you're not, because your stocks are still down in the shitter. So until your stocks don't go high or higher than Netflix, you're still down in the dump. Honestly, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm 100% convinced that it's not working. We already see it. Everything is backfiring on this studio. I seen James Gunn gone. More than felt so the better Superman we had. Yeah, James Gunn is copying Zack Snyder, and there's a video that's out there floating. I saw it yesterday. I forgot to grab it, but you also see when I think James Gunn was doing an interview, and they asked him something with Superman, and he was like, "Yeah, I pretty much copied Zack Snyder and his style, you know, of how he does his things." Exactly, because Zack Snyder's the blueprint. Accept it. That's the fact. That is the fact. Yeah, there's a short video showing the side by side because James Gunn copied that. Exactly. Completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. I saw that video too. It's wild. It's wild, you know, and it's entertaining at the same time, you know, as we get closer. Notice, now this is another thing too I want to talk about that it just popped in my head. Look, the shills of James Gunn, when you go to their forums and to their pages and stuff like that on Facebook, it's funny because they're all like, oh, the two movies to watch for the summer, Superman and Fantastic Four. And it's funny because they will not include Jurassic World Rebirth. You know why? Because the James Gunn cultists fear Jurassic World. They fear that brand. They know that the Jurassic World Rebirth film is going to shadow and it's going to outperform them at the box office. They know it. The James Gunn fans can't accept that. And that is the fact. That's coming. That's coming, and I can't wait for it. We are getting closer every week, more and more. Yeah, I get bothered and tired by watching even the trailer. I only saw the trailer one time, and that's it. That's all it took. I didn't have to sit there and let me rewatch it so I could spot this out. Nah, I don't got time. I'm not going to give them any more views. That's another thing, too. A lot of people are just, because they're, you know, breaking down the trailer and talking, so they're constantly clicking. Of course, they're going to get a lot of clicks. See what I'm saying? But you really think all those clicks are going to show up to the theaters? Nah, no, they're not. Because they didn't show up for the Flush. They didn't show up for the Blue Beetle. They didn't show up for Aquaman 2. They didn't show up for Shazam 2. What else we got on that shitty list that didn't work? Oh, and they didn't for sure show up for Joker 2. Joker 2 is an example of what's to come in July. You think Joker 2 was, oh damn, that was bad? Oh, you better, again, buckle up. Brace yourself for impact, because Superman is going to take that crown of the biggest flops of 2025. I don't care what y'all say. That's exactly what the facts are. Jurassic World Rebirth is going to take the crown and is going to stomp and crush the box office this year. They're taking that crown. They're taking that crown, baby. They're going to take that 1 billion crown and be part of the club. That's what I'm telling y'all. I can't wait. I'm excited. July can't come any more faster, because those tickets are going to sell out everywhere, and it's going to be amazing. People are more excited for dinosaurs instead of seeing Superman in a reboot with his underwears on the outside. And they're trying to say that by the end of the movie, he's going to have a, what do you call it, a new costume? It doesn't matter. The damage is already done, so who cares? Oh, this is going to be beautiful to see once everything, how it fully performs itself, and it just completely sinks at the box office with Superman and James Gunn. Because we're going to be able to say and tell you, we told you that James Gunn wasn't fitted and he wasn't qualified for this. And he's not, honestly. This is all going to sink worse than where they're at right now. I'm telling you, $8.99 are right now the stocks at WB. Meanwhile, Netflix stocks over 1,100 a share. That is amazing. It tells you everything. Business wise, that tells you everything. You can't come and convince me and tell me, oh, that it's going to succeed. No, it's not. You got to outperform the box office. And not only that, you have to outperform Wall Street. And that's what Netflix is doing. And look, so you can see that I'm not trying to justify it, but let's look at it from the real standpoint of view as a business. We're in a tough, shitty economy right now, right? The economy is bad right now for everybody, all right? Every business is right now tanking and doing bad with the stocks. But Netflix is not. Netflix is winning. The past 3 days, they've been going up and up and up. So look up. That's right. Look up to the stocks of Netflix. How did that little phrase of look up work for you, right? It's all biting you in the ass, WB. And I, for one, am very happy. Again, thanks for watching. This is all the time that I got for today. Like I said, it was going to be a quick video. And again, look up. Look at the stocks of Netflix. And look down at the stocks of WB. Catch you on the next one. Y'all stay safe. Peace. Thanks for watching.